Hi, I'm Craig McLeod and welcome to Drift My Ride. Today we've got Ian and his 4.6 litre V8 Mustang GT.
Is this a little bit different from your normal drift car?
Yes, for starters, it's not German and it's not Japanese. The seat's on the wrong side.
Oh!
And the diff's open.
Wow. Okay, but you've got lots of power.
Yes, we've got lots of power.
You've got a manual gearbox.
Manual gearbox.
Wow. Do you think it can do a skid?
We can try.
Let's see what owner Ian makes of it and makes of you driving it.
Ian, how you doing?
Not too bad.
Thank you for bringing along our first piece of American muscle. So, what have you brought?
The model of this one's an S197. So it was only between the years from 10 to 14 they kept 197 chassis, but they made the body just a wee bit more different.
And this one's like the proper, like, this just says American everywhere. Bonnet scoop on it, the big, and even the front of it's like really aggressive. Like, yeah.
So between all the models that I was looking at before I bought this one, this was the one that I kind of chose. So
have you always been into American cars? Or was it just like, was this like you just seen this and thought this is the car for me?
Before I actually went for this, I was toying. I had a BMW 325 before that, and I was toying between the Skyline R34 and American Muscle, so there was a wee bit of the kind of Fast and Furious kind of thing was coming in between, so between the Japanese cars and the American cars. So, but this is what I went for. Yeah, it's just, it's so different from anything else on the road in the UK anyway. It just makes such a statement. So when you got it, did you get it like this, or what have you done to it? I actually seen it in Holland, and I went over, seen the car, but meantime, going back to my BMW, had the Angel Eye theme on the, obviously the headlights, and I wanted that for this, and I managed to source out the Angel Eye headlights for this model. And before I even had this car in the country, the headlights were sitting in my living room. So basically my modification started with this car before I'd even had it in Great Britain. The car itself, engine wise, running gear and everything else is not modified. It's basically the standard Ford V8 that's in it. Basically it's all cosmetic stuff like the carbon hydro dipping that was done on the dash.
Oh, so this is all hydro dipped stuff?
Yeah, that's all hydro dipped. All the centre console, dash, all the door trimmings and stuff like that was all hydro dipped. Same with pieces under the bonnet, they were all done. The interior was all redone as well, so these were all taken out and recovered and redone. Lovely. So basically it's a lot of wee bits and pieces.
A lot of wee bits and pieces. So bodywork wise as well, did you get, like, is it different bumpers, or is that the standard ones that it comes with?
That was the bumper that was on the car when I got it. It's not the standard. The bonnet is the kind of KR, the Sabini bonnet with the side louvers on the windows and the side louvers on the body, and just the standard GT boot spoiler that's on the back of it.
Is the scoop as well, is that a standard thing? Was that something you added in yourself?
I added that on. One of my friends, he was putting a wider scoop onto his Mustang, and he had that one sitting in the garage, and I decided I know where I could put that.
So inside we've got left-hand drive. Do they only come in left-hand drive, or is it a...
These models, you can get them converted, but I prefer, if you're going to drive an American car, drive it on the American side.
On the American side. Engine-wise, you're saying it's standard, but standard's still a reasonable 350 brake horsepower?
350, standard's around about 310. I've got long tube headers on this, decatted. H-pipes and pipe bombs on the back of it, so basically it's a straight through system.
It does sound like an earthquake.
It can wake the dead now and again.
And you use this all the time as well. This isn't just like comes out and goes to, you obviously go to a lot of shows and things with it, but you'd like take kids to school and...
Yeah, I take my daughters to school. It was built to be driven, and I'm not the type of person that's going to keep it. I mean, life's too short to have it sitting in a garage and you just don't know what's round the corner, so every chance I get I'm out driving.
So who is the group of guys that you've got? Is that a club that you go out with?
Yeah, it's just a group of guys on Facebook. It's the Unusual Suspects. We'll meet up for cars and coffee and stuff like that every month, and it's quite a good feeling when you're sitting in a convoy of 10, 12 Mustangs, or it's not just Mustangs, to be fair. In our group there's Corvettes, there's Challengers, and it's all just American cars. It gives you that good feeling, you know, that you're in there.
How do you find driving an American car on UK roads? Is it? Do you even notice it? Like, there's always that whole thing like, oh, American cars are huge, and actually when we're sitting in here it doesn't feel as massive as it looks from the outside. The
car itself is near enough 16 feet long, and from mirror to mirror it's 6.5 feet wide. Tight gaps can be a bit of a problem, but driving left-hand drive on the roads is no problem at all.
Well, when you've got this wrapped around your left-hand drive, I can understand why you like driving this around. Any other modifications? We've got the interior.
Interior-wise, basically no. It's just the interior. The seats were all done. Clocks were changed from the black clocks to the white.
Cool. Well, I don't think there's anything left to do, but scared the living daylights out of you and take for a spin.
No problem.
Ready to go?
Yes.
Right, let's go. Right, let's go and just see if we can do. Then to start with, since this is a big American V8 and they're quite good at donuts, let's try donuts. Right, so first gear. Right, let's just see if we can. Definitely does them. That's a good start. Right, so we're going to see if we can get just a wee sort of sweep through here. So leave in first. Oh, just trying to catch it. It's quite big. So we'll try that again. Come round here, and then you get her moving, she's quite. Yeah, she's quite big. So like, yes, she moves. You got to really kind of catch her. So yeah, like the other thing I'm trying to do is like balance on the front brake as well. So, because once you put your foot on the front brake, you're getting it to grip the front wheels a wee bit. Makes it a bit easier. Really wants to push out, but she does.
Like heavy engine under there.
Yeah, and once she gets pushed forward, she's like a little bit like, right, I'll go to the outside. At the moment, so just try a wee bit of like in and around and maybe a little bit to second. So, right. Just overpowered myself there. Just the extra speed and momentum just kicked it round. It could have maybe got on the front there to do a little bit more, but let's try another. It's the wee. We've got a good route though. We've got a good route that kind of suits her a wee bit. properly. Yeah, I'm like well chuffed that we managed to get that. Right. You never say one more time, because one more time always ends in. But should we do celebration donuts? Too much. You know what? I think we'll do a wee bit of celebration donuts and that's us done. Because we're pushing the limit now. I'm going right, hang on. So.
That's good.
It's quite hot, isn't it? Oh
good.
My days,
well
dude!
Done.
Thank you so much for letting us come along and do that. I hope I didn't scare you too much in your own car.
Every minute.
Guys, if you like to see these videos more, if you could please like, share, and subscribe to Driftland TV. See you in the next one. Thank you. Bye bye. Whew, that was a workout.
That looked tricky.
It was a bit tricky, yeah. It was a big weight at the front that wanted to go to the outside of the corners. So a little bit of dab of the front brake,
yeah.
Loaded up the wheels and she got some traction, she was good.
She makes a bit of smoke when you get into second gear as well.
Yeah, second gear, trying to go from second gear is really difficult when you're using a hand that you've never normally used for that.
Yeah, how was the sort of handbrake being on that side, the steering wheel being on the wrong side, the corner of the car not being where you're expecting it to be?
Yeah, the corner of it as well, you did kind of, it was like looking out that way and you're trying to get your vision right. Oh, that also going into around a corner when you've always sat on that side and you expect that side to be the closest coming in, like that was a wee bit weird, but yeah, it was good.
Am I safe to say that Von Getting Jr. and Chelsea Denofa don't have anything to worry about in Mustang drifting just yet?
No, I don't think Scotland's quite got the development yet. I think we might take a wee bit longer to get there.
Well, you'll be pleased to know, Craig, that we've got some new glasses on board that reverse your vision, so we might try a little bit of that for a future video and see if you can still drift then.
I don't like the sound of it.
No, I don't think so. Right, Craig?
You're going to electrocute me at the same time. Thanks.
All part of the service, Craig. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. See you in the next one. Bye bye.